Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about AARTI Industries, one of the marquee stocks of the chemical sector, and let's see how the performance has been in the June quarter and what needs to be done in the share. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position into any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Now about the company, AARTI Industries was established in 1975 and they produce specialty chemical products which they export worldwide in US, Europe and in Southeast Asia. And the products that they produce or the chemicals that they produce are used in various sectors. So they are used in pharmaceuticals, agrochemicals, polymers, additives, surfactants, pigments, dyes, etc. So there's a lot of usage of the products that they are producing, and it has been recognized globally, and that's why this company has performed appreciably well, as you will see in the next few slides. Over the last 4 or 5 years, it has produced tremendously. It is a market leader in this space and have always looked at R&D and producing more products for these sectors. So when you talk about numbers, the market cap of the company is around 15,000 crore. The sales remained flat at 1080 crores, which is commendable considering the kind of situation we have in Europe with the Brexit thing and the things that with China again producing such chemical components. So there's competition coming from neighbor, yet the sales remained robust at flat and not declined. Whereas with greater operational efficiency and better raw material, I mean lesser raw material cost, the profit has come out to be 50% higher than what it was last year when we look at sequentially June versus June. So June 20 numbers are 50% higher in terms of profitability compared to June 19, and I'm talking of financial year. The margins have been very strong currently. Both the net profit margin and operating profit margin are in the high teens to early 20s, and they have 75% equity with strong players. So FII and DIIs plus the promoters hold around 48%, but overall 75% of the equities are between domestic, foreign, institutional investors as well as the promoters. Hence only 25% of the equity is with the retail public, and this is pretty good because then you cannot manipulate or have the share go down tremendously, say 40, 50, 60%, and the stock gradually moves higher with every result. So the performance of the company as well as the stock, when taken in a nutshell, the stock have continuously rised in difficult market over the last couple of years. If you look at the chart on Moneycontrol or on any other financial site, you'll see that the stock has moved from around 600 levels to now 860, 870 levels, making a high of 940, and this is because the company has produced very good results over the last couple of years. The projected profit growth is around 25 to 30% in its segment, and it is not a large cap. It is not something that has already run up tremendously and currently have a market cap of 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh crores. This is just a 15,000 crore market cap company. Probably you could say a smaller mid cap company, and they boast of top clients in this space. So in paints, in agrochemicals, dyes, pigments, etc., they have marquee clients as the one to which they supply their products to. There is no pledging and reasonable debt, not very low but not high as well, considering the profitability that they are making and whatever the assets that they have at the moment. Uh, This feels like, and why I have put this stock at the forefront, because it feels to me like a consumer product rather than a consumer company rather than just a chemical company or a pure chemical company. This is because they are supplying to companies which are more consumer oriented with dyes, pigments, paints, etc. So hence I believe that you can take it as a consumer firm, and whenever Brexit takes its shape and there is a resolution coming there, and whenever European or US markets really props up big time, we could see even Aarti industry do even well over the next 3 to 4 years. A management pedigree is strong, and why I say that, because over the years the company has grown appreciably from being a very small cap company, say 5 6 years ago, when it had probably a market cap of less than 4,000 crores at one point of time, is currently having a market cap of 15,000 crore. And slowly but surely, in the background, it has grown into a behemoth in its segment, and that shows the pedigree of the management. Pays dividend regularly, and the dividend amount has increased over the years. So looks a pretty firm company in a mid cap sector where we have seen best of the best lots going down across the board. So my call in the stock is to invest for a long period of time. So what you can do is you can do an SIP into the company of Aarti Industry, into the stock of it, and over the next 1 year you can buy gradually into this stock, or you can buy at a lump sum as well, because the company has done really well. Keep a 25 30% stop loss, because you never know when the things change, and always keep track of the industry in itself, because if things really change at the ground level and China starts getting orders more than what India does from abroad, then probably these kind of companies would suffer. So this is a threat that Aarti industry has. You can do an SIP over the next 1 year, as I said, and only put 5% of your total portfolio or total investment into the stock. So take this into account, that yes, this is a good company, this has been very profitable over the years, and you can put in your money, but always keep track of the threats and the weaknesses if the company has any, and invest. Please, a standard disclaimer do apply, and consult your financial advisor before taking a trade into any stock that I talk about on my channel. So this was my video on Aarti Industries. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so that you can get my videos straight away when I post it. Thanks a lot for